Ahoy, mates! Welcome to the Kalinaw Lingaw, where we dive deep into the topics of the UN SDG 6, clean water and sanitation. I'm your captain, Yana.
And I'm your first mate, Stella.
Let's flash into action now, shall we?
First, let's define the UN SDG 6. First, to raise their hand, we'll get to an answer. Miss JC Ann Vigil, would you like to raise your hand?
The UN SDG 6 ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all by 2030.
Nicely done, JC.
Up next, enumerate the targets and goals of SDG 6. Yes, Miss Jana.
Universal access to safe and affordable drinking water, improve sanitation and hygiene, efficient water management, protection of water-related ecosystems, and support for water-related research and capacity building.
Nice! The United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 6, clean water and sanitation, aims to alleviate water scarcity for marginalized communities. Apart from this, we strive to provide potable water for everyone, not just for the privileged.
But why is it important? Let's ask JC, our esteemed guest passenger, about today's striving.
The UN SDG 6, clean water and sanitation, is a very important goal that we must accomplish because water is a vital part of our lives. We use it to take a bath, wash our clothes, drink water, and many more. What would the future be like if water scarcity continues to threaten our lives? Let's picture a life without water. What would happen to your kids? What would happen to you? To your family? Hence, the reason why SDG 6 is a crucial goal that we must accomplish 5 years from now.
Very well said. You are right. When I think about my family having no access to water, I feel very sad. I think many forget that water is a right, not a privilege.
I'm sure our listeners would appreciate concrete real-life evidence proving this problem exists, especially here in Davao City and on Mindanao Island. Let us call Miss Jana, our co-adu student guest. She embodies the Magis and Kura personalities deeply.
Hello, Davaoeños. One proof that we are currently experiencing this issue, despite living in an island nation with multiple natural water resources, 75% of the Philippine population is not promised to having access to clean water. The National Water Resources Board and Japan International Corporation Agency observed 9 areas in the country, 3 of which are in Mindanao: Davao, Cagayan de Oro, and Zamboanga. These places are facing water demand challenges and health hazards such as gastrointestinal diseases.
I would just like to add that this incident actually happened in our barangay not long ago. On July 19, 2022, a diarrhea outbreak set loose in Turil, Davao City. Contaminated water was the reason that the investigators ruled out. This outbreak caused 212 affected residents and 2 deaths. This issue was resolved within 2 weeks. However, when we think about it, we cannot bring back the lives and the suffering that those people went through. It was very unfortunate to think that I could have possibly been a victim to this tragedy. It's terrifying to think about it.
Indeed, JC, I have also heard that a concerned Davaoeño posted a video on Facebook showing the water situation in Cabantian, Davao City, whereas the water is murky, muddy, and undrinkable. I thought, OMG, what will they drink now that the water is dirty?
You see, water scarcity, lack of potable water, and gastrointestinal diseases due to unclean water exist and is happening in Davao.
When will we move?
When will you do your part?
What can you do?
Now, let's move on and discuss the challenges into achieving the SDG 6. So, as we all know, we should be able to achieve SDG 6 by 2030, which is 5 years from now. The challenges are number 1, political and economic barriers to water accessibility. So, the solution to this is that we must push our government to provide accessible and potable water for everyone because it is our human right and it is not a privilege that should only be given to the rich. Second, climate change impacts water resources. So, natural happenings also impact the water scarcity. However, I believe that mostly humans are the cause of this phenomena. Number 3, infrastructure issues in urban and rural settings. So, in Davao City, urbanization is very rampant nowadays. That is also a reason why we are having water scarcity. So, we must be able to provide concrete solution in order to solve this problem. And lastly, financial constraints and the need for investment in water and sanitation infrastructures. So again, I personally think that the government must do their very best to provide water for everyone because it is really a vital part of our lives. We will not be able to feel clean, we will not be able to live without water. Overall, these challenges make it hard for us to achieve this goal. With only 5 years left, how can we accomplish this?
How can we save our water and ensure proper sanitation? Are we merely students who should rely on adults to solve this issue?
Fear not. There are plenty of ways to combat these issues. Let us all brainstorm and share our ideas. G, I'll start. Number 1, save water. Every drop counts.
Number 2, reduce pollution. The reason why our waters are not safe is because of the waterways that we throw into our bodies of water.
Number 3, promote access to clean water and sanitation. Let us support foundations and donations for the cost of clean water and proper sanitations.
Number 4, educate and share awareness. Everyone must know the looming issues right now. Do not hesitate to spend time and explain to people what's happening in our world right now, especially here in Davao City.
Every hand is in need to achieve clean water and proper sanitation. Even if you're a kid, a student, a teacher, a mom, a grandma, or a widow, everyone has to help. It is only right because everyone also uses water for drinking and sanitation.
To conclude, SDG 6 is an attainable goal with the help of every human being. We consume water and we use it for cleaning. What will happen to us without it?
For the listeners, we encourage you to get up and take action. Let us not wait for the strategy to strike us. With your help, we will be able to achieve this by 2030.
Thank you, passengers, for embarking on this journey with us. Let us care for our water because we might not be able to see a bright future without it. For this segment, we're going to ask everyone a question related to the SDG number 6. We're going to spin the wheel and whoever it lands on will be asked the question. Spin the wheel.
JC.
We got JC. JC, so your question is, how do you manage when water is limited in your home or community?
Thank you for that question. So, when water is limited in our community, I always try my best to save water using basins and that the supply is enough for days because water shortage or water scarcity can last for days. So, water supply is the key to ensuring that you will have supply of water even if there's a water shortage or water cut off. So,
Very nice answer. I think everyone should practice doing that. Okay, for the next question, we'll be asking. Jana, yay! Okay, Jana, your question is: what is the biggest difficulty you or your community face regarding access to safe water?
My biggest difficulty in regarding having access to safe and drinkable water uh, is when we aren't able to do the necessary things such as cooking. For me, when we had a problem with our water, such as when there was sand, particularly sand in our water, we weren't able to drink or use that water to cook. And I think that most people in our community, especially to those who are not really as fortunate compared to others, really find it hard to manage to their own necessities and to their own daily needs.
Thank you for that answer. Okay, Stella, your question is: have you ever had to travel long distances or rely on other sources to get water?
Yes, Yana. Here in our subdivision, we do have a lack of water, especially when it is limited. So, as a citizen here, it is very alarming for me because we used to have a clean water just like before, but now it's getting unsanitized and dirty water. So for me, it is very important to have a clean water in our house, not just in our house, to our community, because it talks about our health and our daily lives. So for me, the solution for it is the government should implement more about our water here in our community or here in our country, because it talks about not just the water, it talks about our lives and health as well. Thank you.
So, to the viewers and to the listeners, I encourage you all to save water because every drop counts. We might not be able to see our tomorrow without water.
Thank you, JC. And for my call to action is you have to be responsible with the water, because each drop of water is very very important because it can save lives, yourself, and to all community living here in the world. Thank you.
We should learn how to we should be grateful of the water we have, and we should learn how to conserve it, because we never know when the time will come, when the time that the water will run out. So we need to protect and save our water.
Lastly, I believe that in order to achieve this or achieve the day that we all have access to clean water, we need to come together and help each other out. So we encourage everyone to be responsible with water. Once again, we are the
Sue.
Ba
B.
Super Tabi Productions.
Bye.
Bye!